Hi everybody, this is Martin Furia from Destruction, and you are listening to the Brutally Delicious podcast. Stay metal.
The Brutally Delicious Podcast. The Brutally Delicious Podcast. The Brutally Delicious Podcast. The Brutally Delicious Podcast.
Let's talk about the, destruction on the tour here. On the boat here. How's your experience been so far?
Oh, it's been amazing, man. It's been really good. We played yesterday, I think it was, or the day before.
No, it was the day before.
The day
It was
before. Wow.
fucking crazy.
Oh man, it was really great. It's my first boat ever.
Right.
I mean, we did a lot of boats before, but this is the real deal, you know. And it was very, very cool. Lots of people. The vibe is great. And we played a really good gig, you know. After 3 months, we didn't play, we didn't rehearse, we didn't meet,
Really?
anything. Yeah, we just went on stage and said, okay, let's do this. And it was really good.
So I'm not blowing smoke up your ass at all, but somebody asked me last night what the best show on the boat so far was. I think that fucking.
Thank you.
Oh no, you're good. Hey. Yeah, I think that show was fucking crazy.
That's great to hear, man.
Yeah,
Thank you very
good
much.
stuff. What's it like interacting with the fans and stuff on the boat? Is
Oh, I love it. I love it. You know, I'm the new guy,
Right.
and I love this interaction with fans that they come and they tell you things, you know, good stuff.
Right.
They come to you, and you know it's hard. My position was very hard to fulfill, let's say. Because Mikey, you know, he's an original member. He's the man, you know.
Right.
And yeah, I thought, you know, how is it gonna be, you know, with the fans, with me and stuff like that. But I get nothing but love. They are awesome to me, and I love it. I love to be a part of Destruction. I've been a sound engineer of Destruction, tour manager of Destruction for a long time now, and to be playing guitar is like crazy.
So what kind of experience is that then? If you've been with the band for that long, how different was it, and how, I don't want to say nervous were you, but what was it like stepping into the role of playing instead of being behind the board?
Yeah, I was not nervous, you know. I knew the songs. I probably know the
Better
Destruction
than
song
them.
better than anyone else, you
Right.
know. It's been 6 years, like, continuously touring and stuff. I think I've been in 500 Destruction gigs or something like that. So I know the gig, how it goes, you know, the show, the stops, where we do this, where we do that, when the intros come and stuff like that. So it was not really difficult for me. But yeah, you know, as a musician or a person in general, with whatever you do, you tend to overthink
Yes.
stuff. You know, you say, hey, how is it gonna be with the fans and stuff like that. And they've been super nice to me. I have nothing but words of, thankfulness to everybody involved with Destruction, because they received me in such a beautiful way. I'm having a blast, man. It's been Destruction is a band that I follow since I was a kid. And to be playing in the band is
Right.
like, you know, sometimes it's like,
So you kind of look over and see you're playing next to Spear and go, holy shit.
yeah, exactly. You're playing there, you see Schmier, you see Randy, you say, fuck, man.
Right, legends.
I'm playing with these legends. It's amazing. It's amazing.
How much did you have in the writing process of the record? Were you involved?
Well,
with
when I
much of that?
entered, it was already pretty much done. The album, I just did my solos, you know. But what is the songs and stuff like that, I didn't do much. And you know, it's a process that started when Mikey was still in the band, and actually they called him to go to the studio to write more and stuff like that, and that was, I think, the launching situation
Right.
of him leaving the band, because he apparently didn't show up to the studio and stuff. So when I came into the band, the album was already written, but there were spots to make solos and stuff like that, that those were my spots, let's say. But no, I was not super involved, besides things of production and stuff like that. That I also produce records, and Schmier, also with the previous album with Born to Perish, he comes and he asks me, hey Martin, what do you think about this and that? I give my opinion and stuff like that. But the album was pretty much done when I arrived.
Okay. Shit, I forgot what I was going to say. I just had a question right in front of my head, and I got sidetracked. I know what I was going to say. 3-piece to a 4-piece.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think that changes the dynamic? And what was that like trying to adjust to it? Or were you the adjustment?
Look, Damir entered in 2019 maybe, and I was still doing sound for Destruction, so I saw Destruction as a 4-piece already with 2 guitars, and it was great, you know. I mean, every band I play in other bands and stuff like that, it's always 2 guitars. I love 2 guitars.
Right.
It has to be 2
But
guitars.
traditionally, they've always been 3.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
3-piece,
yeah.
right?
But it was kick-ass, you know. Destruction is as a trio was killer. As a quartet was already more killer. And now, you know, I heard yesterday some musicians that came to me, you know, like, man, it's so much better with 2 guitars, and I appreciate that. And I think it's great with 2 guitars. I have no doubt it's great with 2 guitars
Right.
because you can do things, you know, you can do harmonies and these twin
Right.
guitars and solo battles and stuff like that, which I find as a metalhead myself, I fucking love it, you know. But Destruction as a trio was also very,
So
very,
I agree.
very
I've
powerful.
seen them lots of times, including on this boat a bunch of times. But as a trio, you know, even back to 2011. But yes, I agree. Like I said, yesterday was, or whatever day it was fucking off the chain. And I was like, wow,
Thank you, man.
a 4-piece really works.
It works. But a trio also, but it's in the songs, you know. What I find amazing about Destruction, about playing in Destruction as well, is that it means it's a band of 40 years old, you know. I am 5 years older than band. I'm
Right.
45, and it means so much to so many people. It's so cool to play in a band that people have gone through their whole life with it.
Right, it's like a
you
legacy.
know. Yeah, it's and now we are living like this kind of honeymoon, you know, that we're getting on very well. You know, the band internally is super strong, and we have a lot of fun, and we have the possibility. Schmier, I can see Schmier is having fun, you know. And he's giving us, hey, come on, let's do a guitar solo, you know.
Right.
You probably saw the guitar
Yeah.
solo, you know. Hey, come on, let's do a guitar solo, you know. It's for me, it's great. For me, it's great. I think that the fans can see that too, you know, that we are having fun on stage. And after all, that's the reason why you do it, you know.
Yes.
You are here to entertain people. You know, they give you 1 hour of their time to see something that they want to have fun. And we want to have that
Right,
too.
no, I get that, but also they're spending quite a bit of their money, right? I mean, whether it's the boat or things aren't cheap these days. So yeah, you're right, and you
Come on,
provide a
man.
little bit of a
It's our job, you know, to entertain people, to give them an hour of thrash metal,
Right.
you know, and they want to go home with a smile. Because I found it amazing yesterday in the gig. We have these guys at the side, you know, in the swimming pool.
Oh
They were on
yes,
fire, man. It was great because, you know, I was playing, I would go there, you know, to tune
Yeah.
and stuff like that. We were at the back, oh, fucking Destruction, you know. It's great how they have fun.
I find it even interesting. There was like a circle pit in the jacuzzi. There's like 20 people in the jacuzzi and there's circle
I
pit.
fucking love that, you know. I think that's great about this boat. You know, everything is great about the boat. I was a little bit skeptical, to be honest. You know, Schmier told me, oh, the boat is great, blah, blah. You know, but I thought it would be more shallow and superficial and you know, but it's great.
This
It's
is my
great.
7th or 8th time now.
Wow,
And
this
I-
is my first one.
And I absolutely love it when I get the call every year to come do, you know, press on. I'm like, fuck yeah, this is great.
Oh yeah, man.
And you meet the same people year after year, and it's like a big metal family. It's something
Yeah, exactly.
amazing.
Yeah, I made so many friends yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay it cash tonight, but you know, great people. I met friends from Argentina, from Chile, from Brazil. You know,
And
there's-
if
from
I'm
all over
correct
the
me if
world.
I'm wrong, but you guys are huge in South America, right? In
Oh,
Latin
we
America.
just come from a tour there. It was great.
Crazy
I'm
fans, right?
Argentinian.
Right.
Argentinian. I come from there, and I had my parents watching the gig. You know, it was amazing.
But
Argentina was killer. Chile was killer. Brazil, Mexico was killer. Colombia, fuck, everywhere was good.
I've never been, but I've seen reports and I've heard from people that like Latin American countries, especially like South America, are crazy.
They love destruction. I've been there as a
Destruction.
sound guy also, and it was insane. And now, I felt so welcome, brother, because I am from there, and people say, oh, it's so cool to have a Latin American in destruction. And from there, you start to realize the position where you are, the responsibility you have. As I tell you, I want to have fun, I transmit fun. I want to have fun with what I do. I want to entertain people. I want them to be happy listening to destruction. But at the same time, it's a fucking huge responsibility.
Yes.
Because, particularly in Latin America, they feel it like you are one of us. And the legacy is in good hands. And when they tell you these kind of things, you say, great, this is awesome. But at the same time, it creates a sense of responsibility. You say, I cannot disappoint anyone. And I think I'm very privileged to have this kind of pressure,
Yeah, exactly, right.
It's just a great
You could
pressure.
be working a regular job or a 9 to 5, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Instead, you're playing on a boat in front of 3,000 people, so how about
It's fine by me.
floating somewhere, right?
It's fine, it works for me.
Have you seen a bunch of shows on the cruise?
Oh, yeah.
So who stands out as the
Creator yesterday was killer,
fucking
man.
amazing?
Fuck.
Yes.
That was great.
You're talking about the one last night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw them the 2 nights, but the
Yeah.
first night I was a little bit with a jet lag. I was like, it was more on me than on anything else. But yesterday they kicked so much ass, and they're such in a good moment. And Milo, it's part of it. We are part of the same scene,
Right.
The Destruction, Creator, Sodom, Tanker, and many other German bands.
So I think they call it like the European Big Four,
the,
right?
the Teutonic Big
There
Four.
you go,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I knew there was a word for it, right?
It's they were so great, and the other gig I really liked was Uli John Roth.
Okay, I didn't see him at all.
Oh,
I've seen him in the
man.
past, but I did not see him yesterday.
It was my first time. It was so good. He can.
Yeah, he makes it sing.
Man, fuck.
Yeah.
I was. He was like. He was playing in a butter guitar. It was so sweet, so nice, so well done. Zero mistakes. You just can learn from this guy.
Yeah.
And Schmier made the case of us going to see him. Well, because we were rehearsing a little bit before the gig. We were like this in the balcony, playing a little bit. I said, okay, let's go to Uli Roth. Whoa, but let's go. Let's not miss it. It's the German legend. Let's go. And I'm fuck, man. I appreciate that he was so, into it. I said, come on, let's go, because I had such a great time. Scenic was something I wanted to see, but I couldn't. Nuclear from Chile, they're good friends. I would like to see them. I think they're playing tonight as well.
That's the great thing about the boat, right? There's so many bands that you get turned on to that you don't even know about. So I went to see, it's not about me here, but I went to see Batushka.
Yeah.
I was blown away. Blown away.
That's awesome.
I had no idea what to expect. I don't know that much about them. Fucking blown away. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a lot for everybody. There's for every taste. You have black metal, you have heavy metal, you have
And you
death
find new
metal,
stuff.
and good stuff, man. Hey, if you are here, I mean, to be in this production setup, you have to be really good.
Yeah.
Otherwise it's really expensive. I can imagine that it's really expensive to bring bands and stuff like that.
Right.
So if you are not good, you are not here.
Right. No, I agree. Or you're not coming back after that, right?
Simple as that. Or you are not coming back.
Right.
Exactly.
And a lot of these bands are every other year, I think is how they do it, but they don't do them back to back. But every other year, a lot of the same guys are back.
Yeah, well, Destruction is like the third time we're here.
I saw
it's
them
the first time for
in
me.
2011. Yeah.
Yeah, 2011 and then 18, I think it was.
I don't remember, but yeah.
Something like that. And now, again, it's great, man. I will come here every year. No worries about that.
Well, that's all I had. I hope that wasn't too bad. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you taking the time. Hope
Ever wonder what a punch from Elton John feels like?
Or how you'd cope with having turned down the chance to be in Nirvana?
Or what signal Keith Richards gives when he wants you to get the hell out of his hotel room?
Fans of Too Much Effing Perspective don't have to wonder, because they've heard these exact stories and a jillion others on our podcast. I'm Alex Hoffman, former tour manager for Radiohead.
And I'm musician and comedy writer Alan Keller. On the TMEP show, we get guests like Nancy Wilson from Heart, Jeremiah Freites from the Lumineers, and Modern Family's Julie Bowen to tell us things they may have only shared with their therapist, clergy, or a TMZ stringer.
So join us on Too Much Effing Perspective. That's EFFING Perspective. The only podcast you crank up to 11.